Greetings from a beer ferry. Today we're filming on location on the banks of the Yampa River outside of Steamboat Springs. The Yampa River is one of the last free-flowing rivers in the United States. This week's offering is a Polish Pilsner, the Okocim Pale Lager, a simple, solid value when it comes to price versus quality. So why focus on a Polish beer for the beer of the week? Well, because Poland is thirsty for good beer. So much so that they're in third place as far as drinking the most beer per person in all of Europe, only behind the United Kingdom and Germany. Polish consumers drink an estimated 92 liters of beer a year. In addition, Poland also produces the third highest amount of beer in Europe, again behind the UK and Germany. This lager has a slightly higher alcohol content at 5.6% and has a beautiful golden lager color. Let's pour one and give it a sniff and a taste. Plenty of carbonation in this one. Nice thing about it is it's 500 milliliters, which is slightly more than a pint. Since we've got great sun right now, that's a beautiful golden color. And look at that beautiful foamy head. This medium body Okocim is a pleasant balance of hop bitterness and toasted grain flavor. Leaves a nice Belgian lace on the edge of the glass. Let's give it a taste. Bready, not too rich. The malt taste comes from the German two-row malts, and they use Lublin and Hallertauer hop flowers in the brewing process. The Pilsner yeast gives the nose of soft bread and lets the hops come through, giving it a slightly dry finish. The brewery also produces a porter, and the chocolate malt that's in that one is definitely worth seeking out. Doesn't have quite the sales territory that the Okocim Pilsner does, but if you do see it, it's definitely worth the purchase. That's a world-class beer. Okocim is brewed in Brzesko, which is in south-central Poland. Brewing started in 1846, but almost never got the ground, as a peasant uprising in 1846 targeted many nobles and wealthy merchants. Workers at the brewery stuck up for the brewery founder, Johann Goetz, telling the revolting peasants that they received good pay and decent working conditions, thus saving Goetz's life. Fast forward to the 20th century, when the country and the brewery were under Nazi and then communist occupation, and Okocim served as one of only two breweries that were allowed to operate in Poland under communism. Only after the fall of communism in 1990 was the brewery able to become privately owned and move forward. A purchase by Carlsberg Breweries in 1996 finally allowed the brewery to expand its exporting opportunities. In conclusion, a beer fairy gives this Okocim Pilsner Lager a wave of the wand, not only due to its exceptional taste, but because it's an exceptional value. It comes in a box, suitcase, like this. It has 10 bottles of 500 milliliters, which is slightly over a pint a bottle. If you price it out at $20, you're looking at about $2 for a bottle of beer. And I think it's one of the better values as far as European Pilsner lagers are considered. If you're interested in finding more quality breweries and beer critiques, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or Google us at beerfairytales.com. Hi. So in closing, Twoje zdrowie, which means cheers in Polish, from a beer fairy.